Let's dance. A little early today. Hey, we're live, Gavin. What's up, my friend? I honestly didn't even know you were going to be here this week. I thought I was rolling solo again, and I saw you hop into the Zoom, and here we are, buddy. How you doing?
I'm great. I'm really happy to be home. I'm kind of in this only week at home between when I was in Sweden and when I'm going back to Marrakesh. So I've been kind of keeping my hours like Europe. I've been going to bed at 8 o'clock at night and waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I kind of like it. I'm
All
like
right. Yeah,
I
you're
like
right. You're
having my
ready to
little
go
time
for
to
the.
myself for the first few hours of the day. Enjoy my coffee. Everybody else is sleeping. I could get used to this
You're
older.
becoming an old man.
Yeah,
You're welcome
yeah.
to the
I'm
club, my friend.
prepared. I've been prepared. I've been learning from old people my whole life at the bridge table. That I feel like I'm ready. I'm ready for it.
Well, you know what? I won't be up that early for you, but I'm glad you're kind of prepared for that side of the world because we're going to be doing a lot of good stuff over there. Hello to everybody from all across this great world of ours. We're ready to play another Wednesday morning tournament, and we have a nice hand to start with, Gavin. Do you think we would upgrade this hand, or is this just made for us?
I mean, we would definitely. This hand is worth upgrading. The downside here is we only have. I don't love having two hearts with these 14 counts with
Yep.
five spades and only two hearts because if we open a no trump and partner transfers to hearts, it's probably not the right spot. But yeah, we're the ace king 10 9 fit the spades is worth more than 7 points.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
really the.
Yeah, but it is kind of we with other people possibly opening in a spade, you might miss a score here, but looks like we wouldn't have missed too much, at least in that realm, because this is a good hand to play no trump with.
Yeah,
It looks
for all
like,
the people that opened a spade, it was just going to go a spade past a no trump, and they were going to play it from the other side. So
well, I don't know.
it's the same contract. But we're
You would
what?
pass this hand to this 14 count. It'd be tough to. I mean, you probably
I
bid two
would.
clubs.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, right. It's true. I don't open the 14 counts one
Yeah,
spade, so I don't have to deal with that
exactly.
problem for sure. But yeah,
If you play a strict 15, you probably have to bid something with this hand, unfortunately. 2 a.m.
yeah. So
Eastern
we're
now. We're right.
pretty happy with that opening lead. I mean, it looks like it might be a singleton. Honestly,
Yeah,
it's just from the robot's perspective. It's the five.
it's a
It's a
feel.
yeah, but I mean, we're playing low from dummy. Let's see if
Yeah.
it is a singleton honor on our right or singleton 9. It's not going to hurt us to play low at this trick. We'll always get a chance to score that 10 later. So yeah, so we can win the king and we can. So the question is whether we want to attack diamonds or we want to just. Yeah, I feel like we have to try to attack
Yeah,
diamonds.
I
If they're
agree.
4-1, it's not going to be thrilled about it. But we play a diamond to the 10. That'll as long as they play the 9. So now we can just put in the
Magic.
10 and
Now we know we're getting either a trick or that it's breaking and we're getting two tricks. And now,
Jack of
okay.
spades. That's a funny card.
I,
Uh,
I don't know if we're ever going to be able to get back to our hand to elope with spades if we exit like the 9 after winning this.
yeah, I feel like they're gonna know what's going on at some point on this hand. I guess they don't know whether we have a club honor or a heart honor. At this
Right.
point, they know we have the king of diamonds, and now West, when they see their partner's jack, probably knows that we have the ace king of spades to go along with the king of diamonds. The I don't think that they're gonna know what to shift to. I feel like we should win the ace of spades and play a club to the queen, and just maybe they'll. I feel like we
Maybe
have
they'll
to
just
try.
fire a spade at some point, just randomly
Well,
too.
we need to set up the clubs now because we
Yeah,
don't want to throw away a heart from dummy, and because that's our possible stopper. The worst thing that can happen to us now, I guess, the worst thing would be them winning the ace of clubs and taking five hearts. But I feel like that's not that likely to
yeah, I
happen.
agreed.
And now a club back to our jack,
Yeah,
and we'll at least get our spade and our club. And
lead a spade. Ah!
wow,
Ah! All right. Well, we have lots of winners now. We'll pitch a couple of hearts on the spades, and then, or honestly,
right.
do you want to just run diamonds,
I
cash a king of spades, and
Oh, well, yeah, we could. We could see what the last few cards are. We can leave the king of spades and the king of clubs for last and play.
yeah,
We could
that's
play
good.
ace of diamonds, diamond throwing a spade, diamond throwing a heart.
I like it.
I feel like we're so far ahead in this hand though that we're not going to try anything fancy here at the end. We could though, like after we throw the heart. Okay, the queen of
The
hearts.
queen of hearts
That's an
came out.
interesting card because now club to our king, obviously. they follow suit.
They pitch a
No, so
spade.
we can't afford to play a heart because
Yeah,
that East might
because
just
it
have the
just
rest of the
throws
tricks.
three
So
tricks.
oh, they
Nah, they
wow,
pitched their
they kind
spade
of
for us. Thank you.
yeah.
This happened in one of the challenges I did recently as well. They just kind of trombone a bunch of tricks towards us, and that is a good place to start. So our screen's going to be messed up for a moment because that's 100% in the bank, my friend. Um,
Okay. That was very
the,
friendly defense.
the
I mean, is it
circuitous route
mostly
we took
because
was
we were from South? Nobody else upgraded. What's
there
up?
it is.
Nobody
There
wants
it
to
is.
upgrade.
There it is. And here's the people that yeah, Spade or no Trump. They kind of bid two clubs to see if they could possibly have game. The rest of them were just floating this and playing it from the other side of the table. So the upgrade sweeps all of the match points on that one, and we will have nowhere to go but down, my friend. I'm sorry, that's the bad news. Let's jump
Well,
back over. Look at this one.
yeah, this is a weird one. We're definitely better than our high cards suggest. We have 14, but this is closer to 20, I would
Yeah,
say, than
and
14.
this is a hand that I mean, could this go a club of spade 3-0?
The thing is, in order to make 3-0 with this hand, we really
It's
need
hard.
partner to have like 8 high card points anyway. So I feel like we're probably okay to just open a club and rebid 3 clubs. Because we really like if partner only has 6 points, we might make 3-0 Trump if partner has 6 points and they lead wrong.
Yeah.
Well, this is an unhappy development that partner is not involved. But here's this spot. Is this a spot where if we bid 3 clubs
I
that it's
think
going to show 18 or
yeah,
20
I
or
think this is
something?
the spot. No, no, this is the good
Oh,
one for
because
us.
partner
Okay,
didn't make
yeah,
a
yeah,
negative double.
yeah.
That's the
But yeah, I was just thinking about that one morning where the pass and then the club were they were both essentially the same in this situation or something. We couldn't make a right bid.
yeah.
But we're making this bid. Yeah,
Yeah, they're going to compete, and I feel like unfortunately we have terrible defense on this hand.
oh, they didn't just compete. They
Yeah, so we have no D. They're going to make this contract for sure. I
oh, we're
feel
red
like that
white.
and we're the wrong vulnerability for a sacrifice. Exactly. Like we're just very likely to go for 500. So we go minus 450 or whatever this is going to be. I think that's the best we could do, unless that
Yeah,
we had an earlier opportunity to psych them out. Like if we'd opened 1-0 or 2-0, maybe that would have been a chance that we might have stopped them from finding their hard fit. But once one we're done.
yeah, but we're not that crazy either. So we're just gonna sit here and I mean maybe we'll see a club lead from partner at least.
Yeah, it's definitely too strong
Ah,
for
we scored.
gambling 3-0. Yeah, gambling 3-0 is nothing outside. And I don't
Yeah, the
know
king of
even know
hearts
if
is
the
too
robots
much.
I don't know if the robots even play gambling though.
I think they play 3-0 as natural, like 15, 25 plus or something like that. I don't really know though.
Hmm.
Where's Krish when you need him? Is he in
Yeah.
there? I mean, what's next?
So
The six
anything
is
can be bad. It looks like Declare. Yeah, it looks like Declare. The 6 of clubs is a funny card. It should be from a Doubleton.
looks like maybe.
Uh, could be from 6th, 3rd. Um,
Yeah. Okay, Patrick, I think you're right.
so if Declare said no to the invitation, right? They passed over 2 clubs. So they only have about 11 points, 12 points at most. They have the Ace of Hearts. King Queen of Diamonds is 9, and the Queen of Spades is 11. I feel like our the only trick we might have is going to be slow. I don't think it's right for us to shift to a spade because I don't see how. What I'm thinking is, should we urgently break a new suit, right? And there's risk involved. Like if we lead the Jack of Spades and Declare's got the Queen 10-9 of Spades, for instance, they're gonna just easily cover with the Queen, and that'll kill the whole spade suit for
Yeah,
us.
we guessed.
And so I'm wondering. On the other hand, if partner has King 10 of Spades, then we might want to get a spade. So I'm wondering, how urgent is it? Is it possible that we shift to a spade and partner gets in with a diamond and then takes the spade trick? That's really the only reason why we would shift to a spade right now, is to establish our spade trick so that before Declare could set up the diamond suit, that we would be able to win our spade trick. So is that a possible thing that could be happening? So Declare would have the Ace of Hearts, the
Yeah,
Queen of Spades, and the King of Diamonds.
that's a
Is that
hand they could
possible?
overcall with, I
They
guess.
could, yeah. It's in
But
the game. But what shape would they need to be? Also, 3 diamonds, 3 spades, 2 clubs, and 5 hearts. Yeah, it's definitely possible that we might need to set up a spade trick. It's probably. I guess it's also possible the other way around. But
yeah,
the 10 of diamonds
exactly.
scares me. The 10 of diamonds is a card I don't like. Like the perfect outcome is partner has queen, king 10 of spades or queen 10 of spades, and we shift to a spade. There's no perfect outcome in diamonds. Like partner could have the king jack, but we're also helping declare set up the diamond suit. I'm leaning towards shifting to the jack of spades. I don't know if
You
can
talked yourself into it. I like
yeah,
it. Well, yeah, I mean, partner has room for all of these things for sure, and you know,
because
in a normal circumstance too, in like the modern aggressive game, you could have a real wide range in lefty's hand here. I think the robot's maybe a little more disciplined than
the only
some of
time it's going to
those.
burn us is if they have the nine of spades, like queen 10 of spades or king 10 9. Those are the two times where it's going to be really bad for us to shift to a spade. And it's not clear it's going to matter on the king 10 9 one because they might just throw away, like, oh, no, it'll matter on king 10 9 probably because they'll be able to win the king, finesse partner for the queen, and use the eight of spades to throw away diamonds. So that if they have king 10 9 of spades, it will be an absolute
Brutal.
disaster. If they have the queen 10 of spades, it's going to be a disaster. Maybe not. Maybe I'm walking this back here
Maybe we
because
just lead the ace of clubs and
no, the ace of clubs could be a rough sluff, which could be bad. I feel like a heart
I
is the
think
same
that
thing.
could.
We can't blow a heart trick by leading the four hearts. Like the hearts are 2-2. There's no issue with the heart. If we're gonna make a safe play, it'll definitely be the four of hearts, and it's the four and not the king because partner could have singleton ace of hearts. So, yeah, maybe that's better. Maybe let's go passive.
You want to go that way? Let's do it.
Yeah, I think passive seems better. They don't know. We might have they might misguess spades because we've opened the bidding and shown a
And then
16
bid three
point hand.
clubs as well.
Okay, good. They're playing spades. So now we know we did the right thing.
Yep. Or it didn't make any difference.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that it didn't it wouldn't have helped us to play a spade.
Looks like partner played the six and the three of hearts or clubs like we expected.
Okay, so declare had 5 hearts and 3 clubs.
Yeah, they just had.
Well, it looks like they're squeezing partner. So it was the diamond shift. Would that have mattered? No, it wouldn't have mattered. I don't believe that there was any. Oh, maybe it would. No, it wouldn't matter. Their partner was getting squeezed no matter what. I think that it
Interesting
was just
and
always
well played
12
by the robot.
tricks.
Oh, well, they just had everything basically,
Yeah.
except for that 50-50. Let's see what happened on this one. Let's get over to that result stream here and show you probably the same thing at almost every table. They didn't rip 5 clubs, Gavin.
Under
They
what
let them.
circumstances did
They
they
let them
open 5
play.
or? But how? Like how did they
No,
not?
when a club, they passed and then bid 5 clubs over 4 hearts
Okay.
there. And then they bid 3 clubs and then bid 5 clubs. And then they're like, yep, not willing on
But you
either
see, like they
street
went
there.
4 down, so it's just
Yeah,
the fact that
exactly.
the
Even
robots couldn't double.
yeah, even 2 down would be just a way worse score. Here's the doublers. Now, how did they figure out to double? There it was. They doubled 2 clubs, and then the robot got to compete to the 5 club level. The partner over there. There's the other ones that got doubled. So these are the ones screaming at their screen, going, "How did they not get doubled when they bid 5 clubs?"
Yeah.
So, but like I always say, it's nice to be in that middle normal category. I think here and getting a reasonable score, especially after our 100 start. So we're still in a good spot. Tied for third, fourth, so someone caught up to us in that hand, but that's not necessarily a bad thing with those scores.
Well, we know what it was, right? It must be. It must be somebody who
Yeah, let's take a
the people who
peek.
are beating us are those 3 people or 2 of those 3 people.
So it's that is a name that I can't pronounce, and then all right. So we have 3 people to look out for there. Well, we'll keep dancing. This looks like a 1-0 opener. 17, am I counting that right?
Yeah, 17, and we're opening 1 no. Doubling 2 clubs would just no. It would just say that I have a 2 club rebid. That's what
Yeah. Well,
doubling
our
2
hand
clubs
was
would
too
be,
good for that.
and then like bidding 3 clubs the next time. That's just like giving them a whole level of bidding. That's just an action that you wouldn't really take. Double helps them in a way that bidding 3 clubs directly does not help them. 3 clubs takes away their vote. Right now, they have to decide at the 3 level whether they want to compete or not. If you double 2 clubs, then that gives the person the opportunity to pass, to bid a new suit at the 2 level, go back to 2 of the major. All that happens at the 2 level. So you would never really go that route with long clubs. If your hand was good enough to bid 3 clubs, you would always bid 3 clubs the first time for preemptive value. Even with strong hands, it's still more preemptive to bid 3 clubs. So
And
you
David
definitely,
has a question here as well. I would open the East hand for sure, especially white red. I think that's
yeah,
so normal,
definitely,
and trying to find a
definitely.
4-4 major suit fit, and your hand is so much better when that happens. So yeah, totally agree. Let's get it going. One no Trump. There's our transfer. Is this a super accept, Mr. Wolpert? And do you play any funky super accepts?
I used to play the thing where you bid your worthless Doubleton, and
Got
I
it.
just found that it was helping the opponents more than it was helping my partner, and that just by super accepting generally that we got to these pushy games and the opponents didn't know what to lead. That was more important to me than. But honestly, I see the merit to it. Like if the times where you're going to make a pushy game for sure is that when I have the hand with a 4-card trump suit has a little Doubleton and their partner has 4 little in that suit, you're going to get 2 extra roughs in the short hand and the strong hand, but the short hand, and that's going to help you make more aggressive games. So like it makes sense that people play that way, but I just play like one way to super accept, just jump
Right.
into
Just
3 spades. And I do it with any hand that wants to bid game when so the thing
opposite
that I
of the
think people
7 or 8 or bad 8 or
yeah,
something.
that's what people need to learn. That the most to learn is how to react to the super accept. Is obviously if you had 8 points, you're going game, you're bidding game no matter what, or more. The issue is when you're lower. And the general philosophy is when my partner super accepts, if I'm 5-5, I always bid game.
Yeah,
If
no matter
I'm
what you have.
5-4-3-1, I'm bidding game with like a 5 count. And if I'm 5-4-2-2, maybe a 6 count. 5-3-3-2, that's a disaster. 5-3-3-2, you have a
Right.
ton of losers.
So
You're
you
not
need
you're
like
gonna make
7 or 8.
7. 7 is getting close, exactly.
Yeah.
So just the more distribution you have, the 5-5s, you just basically bid game. You can almost bid game on 0 count with 5-5 opposite a super accept.
So this super accept is a way after partner transfers that we can show a maximum, which is our 17 high card points, and 4 cards in support for partner suit. So at least a 9 card fit and maximum values. And I would make this worthy of a super accept, wouldn't you,
Yeah, we
Mr.
have 17, yeah.
Yep. And this is how we do it in the normal fashion. And I don't like to be any. I think the robots have certain sorts of system they can play here, but I don't like to complicate things, especially exactly what you were saying. And there is shortness, and this is a hand we are certainly not going to make game, but that's because partner has a 2 count, right? But it doesn't feel like we're terribly unsafe at the 3 level either in this situation.
No, we have a 9 card. Look, it sucks that we have Ace King Queen of Hearts opposite
Yeah,
partner
we're
singleton
gonna
because
shake
that
some
means
diamonds on
the
that.
opponents are not going to make their contract though. That's the problem. Like normally with these 9 card fits, you're protected by the fact that if you're going down, the opponents are going to make something. But on
Yeah,
this hand,
yeah.
we have so many points in the opponent's suits that's not the case. So
So I'm
um,
looking this up.
yeah, so that's an interesting shift there. We don't actually have any urgency to take our diamond discards yet.
Nope.
I feel like our best bet right now is to just lead a trump up and then what trump to play? Okay,
Ah,
good,
good. They didn't
low.
make us guess. All right,
Uh,
now they're
Try
forcing
the
the middle
10.
situation. Yeah, good call.
Yeah,
We might not need to shake
not
any
gonna
diamonds.
work.
There we go.
Okay, but now we're in the wrong hand. So and that I feel like beware of Greeks giving gifts.
Yeah,
Or is that what
yeah.
is that the expression? Is it
Yes, that
it's like
is. Yeah.
it's a little weird that the 10 of diamonds just scored a trick. Like why did
This
they
was
just
the
let us
Trojan
win our 10?
horse play.
Yeah. So I'm wondering maybe we should throw away that diamond anyway.
Yeah,
It's not really going to hurt us to play
and we
Ace
want to
King
get
of
back to our
Hearts,
hand to play
Ace
a
King of
spade
Hearts
towards the
throwing the
hand.
diamond. Exactly. So I'm just and there's nothing that it could cost us to cash the King of Hearts throwing the diamond. We can always throw a club later
Yeah,
on
after we're
after we're
off.
done drawing trumps. So yeah, now spade out. I don't know if that could really hurt us or help us.
All
Okay.
right, we
All
have
right,
two
that's too
spades.
bad. Yeah.
That's unlucky.
Down one.
Let's
So
see.
if anybody didn't super accept, they're going to beat us, unfortunately.
Yeah, but whatever. If they didn't super accept, we'll pass them in the next 5 boards.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's dance. What'd we get? 32.1, and that does mean there are a whole bunch of people just probably playing two spades. And let's get confirmation, my friend. There it is. There are the non-super acceptors, and there are the rest of the field. And then there's the random minus 500. That's got to be on every board.
No,
This is, by
partner,
the way,
well, partner definitely should transfer. They have to transfer. They want
yeah.
to play in spades, not no trump.
But this is the time where you see this minus 500 and you call the director like, I don't know, this score doesn't make sense. Is this
Yeah.
is this right? This is depriving me of my top score here.
I've definitely been at the table when a director's come over and we're like, did this result really
Yeah,
happen at your table?
exactly.
Like,
This doesn't
yes,
seem
and like
possible by the rules of bridge.
there's definitely times where the director just starts walking my way, and I'm like, it's right. It's good. Like I could see them walking in my general direction. Like
Yeah.
I know I've had such a ridiculous score on one hand. Like, yeah, that's right. Don't worry.
Yeah, yeah. I've had some interesting comparisons in some team matches as well. So this is a good hand right here, opposite our one heart opener from partner. It's a flat 15, and the robots do play that bid that you hate, which is 3-no, which is the balanced choice of games. But
Yeah,
do you do
yeah.
you do you want to
I'm
throw that
okay.
down
Let's
here?
let. I
Yeah,
feel like let's do it. Let's do it. We got the tool. We're not going to bid a slam. That's
yeah,
one of the
right.
reasons I hate the bid is because of how easily you can miss a slam
Yeah.
when partner's 5-5 and hasn't had a chance to show their shape. This hand, give partner king fifth of hearts, ace king fifth of clubs
Or
is
eight
10.
hearts.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
All right, so we need to let's see. So what we need to do is we need to either get a spade trick with the king,
Oh my God.
uh, or we need to sneak a club through. So I feel like we should win the ace of hearts and lead a low spade from dummy right away. Because if they pop up with the ace,
Yeah,
um,
there we go. We winner chicken dinner there. So the heart splits.
no low spade right
Yep.
away.
Ace ball. Nope.
See, they have no idea about our heartbreak, our heart
Yeah, how could
length,
they?
right? So now when we lead the 10 of clubs from our hand, they're not going to know to pop up with the ace. We had no spades. Where's our club going? Right? So that's that. There's a
Wow.
chance we can sneak a club through
I
here. Let's
love
do
this,
that.
Gavin. This is amazing. Let's make it work. I was just on the way
Ah,
with the placement.
wrong
All right,
ace.
making six.
Okay, claim.
I don't need to take this free finesse. I'm eschewing it. There we go. Well, thank you, Mr. R. And that 3-no trumpet, knowing the system killed us there, I think, because let's take a look at there you go. If you take a kind of two diamonds, two hearts,
Partner just drives to slam.
yeah, you can't. I mean,
Interesting.
rightly so with that, to be honest.
Well, but what did we
How do you not?
show?
How
Sorry,
do
but
you
what
not?
did we
Well, we
show in our?
showed a balanced
Yeah,
choice of games. Like
we showed the same thing
they
that
should
they
make a
showed.
control bid there. I mean, they should just
Yeah.
bid. Well, yeah. The problem with them is they don't show first or second, so they're thinking like, oh, the only thing I can do is bid four spades here.
No,
Or
I get that. I get why the but bidding two diamonds and then jumping to four hearts, that didn't show a different hand
right,
than
right.
jumping to 3-no. So why they would have control bid over the one route but not the other one is kind of
Yeah.
crazy. But
And Babs was Babs was mentioning she's not liking this trend, and we just continued the trend. Unfortunately, we're driving to the basement, and these scores here. But really, I don't feel like we're doing anything terribly
no,
wrong.
I
We're
feel
just
like
getting
we're
unlucky
playing
with our
down the middle
choices.
here. Yeah.
All right, let's that half one is over. All right, so first half is over. Let's start that trend in the other direction. Look at this one. This is a solid 20 with six solid hearts. Is this worthy of two clubs and showing this
I
way,
mean,
or
it's definitely too strong. Well, we have nine tricks, right? We have nine tricks in our own hand, and um, so opening a heart is dangerous in that partner might pass with the king of spades, and we're just cold for four. Or even if partner has nothing, we might just make 3-no trump.
yeah,
So I feel like we need to open two clubs. The question is what we're supposed to bid after
after two
that.
diamonds?
So do we treat this hand as balanced and just try to make 3-no trump, or do we show our hearts?
Seems like that could be
Feels
reasonable
like a
drop down
good
might.
swing. It's just pretending we're balanced, opening two clubs and rebidding two no, and pretending we have 22 to 24 balanced.
Well, let's
And
start here, and then we'll.
yeah, that was a good call. We're going to spend our time thinking about our rebid, but what is that? Four clubs,
Wow.
three spades preempt. So that's not good for the heart situation. The hearts could easily be breaking badly with that little three spade bid. Partner didn't open three clubs. So they have only five plus
Partner has
clubs.
partner has if lefty has the spades that they're likely to have. I mean, what are partners 8 points? If they're
Yeah, king, queen of clubs, queen of diamonds, jack of hearts.
uh,
8 to 12 total points, right? They might have a singleton spade and count that as two. It's not high cards, it's total points. They
yeah,
might have a singleton a heart. Like, what if they have a void in hearts and they're giving themselves 2 points for their void in hearts?
yeah, and they have like three small spades or something over there.
Yeah.
I mean,
I feel like we're totally guessing.
Yeah, I
Like, we
agreed.
could bid what four hearts is going to be non-forcing,
Yeah,
right?
I think so.
You said that so confidently. Like,
What else could it be? I've seen this auction many times before, Gavin.
yeah.
Relax. And you don't have to
So
worry. I have that. This is cool, Gavin. Now, folks, if you don't know, he's totally okay with me doing this now because it's a double click situation. So now
yeah,
you notice he's perfectly relaxed right now. There's no,
I am.
whoa, whoa.
Well, there's that, and I think internally, if we played four hearts on this hand, it wouldn't be that bad. Like, scroll over
I was like,
four diamonds and then see how I react. ah. so
but
so four hearts non-forcing will work when partner. What do we need for slam? We need like ace king of club, ace queen jack of clubs is not good enough.
yeah.
Ace king of clubs, queen of diamonds. Obviously, that's getting there. We still don't know about the heart fit. The problem is the hearts could be breaking badly. So we're going to bid this aggressive slam. We've already bid more than some people, I think, by opening two clubs.
Agreed.
So I'm a little like partner might drive to slam when they have 10 also,
Yeah,
right?
I
So
think
so I feel like let's go low. I don't
I
want to
like
I
it.
don't want to yeah. I'm the hearts being breaking badly is definitely in the game. No hearts for partner, please. Put down a void. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, we're off
No, we
the
have
ace
two.
king of
Yeah, we have two
clubs.
club losers. Boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom.
So
Actually,
so is
we have two club losers.
okay.
We can just
So
claim this sucker.
well, we have a small chance at an end play. If we
If they
cash
have
our
a
spades and
singleton
our
on it.
diamonds, if it's a singleton king or singleton ace of clubs. So win the king of spades. Let's draw two rounds of trumps.
Yep. See what's doing.
Yes, it is an interesting four club. But I want to talk about that in a second,
Yeah. Well.
David.
Okay.
I have a
Cool. They
story or
broke.
discussion. Yeah, so now let's just cash our
Yeah. We'll
winners.
just strip
Even if,
it and leave
by
a
the way,
cup.
even if the hearts were 3-1, we still had the potential for an end play on this hand because if West had a singleton king of clubs or the singleton ace of clubs, um, they wouldn't have any
And didn't.
trumps left
Yeah. And
anyway.
didn't have a
So
heart.
so
Yeah.
yeah, so we now let's see it one time and a rough slough. We actually don't want them to give us a rough slough now.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah,
we
no,
do.
it's good, but now we're cold for
Oh
slam.
yeah. So.
so
Yeah, but we're cold for slam on a strip and end play that isn't necessarily that clear. And did it
let's
really work? They did have stiff kings?
yeah, they did.
They needed to shake the king, by the way. The robots are usually
Yeah.
pretty good at that. Right?
Didn't they didn't they never got a chance, did they? They never
Oh,
they had
maybe
to
they.
follow suit.
Yeah, you're right. They had to
They
follow suit
followed
to our
suit to
short
every
suits.
trick.
Diamonds, spades, and we only drew two rounds of trumps. So
Show it
there it
show it
is.
on replay. Let's play it back for them to see why
Yeah.
that worked and
So right here, once the trumps break, now we
but even if
just
they
strip
didn't
the
break,
sides.
even if East
Yeah,
still had a trump left,
we
even
still
if
take
East
it.
still had a trump left, we were still fine.
Yep. Because now it's just the same situation. Take away every exit that's good for them, right? So they can't lead a spade, they can't lead a diamond now without benefiting our hand. And then you give it a shot. If they have two clubs, you take the same two losers you were always taking, but with one club,
All they
winner,
had left was
winner,
spades.
chicken parm dinner, right? There is a slough and a rough for 12 tricks. But you weren't worried, or you were worried about not too much, 85.7. And I think, is that because people were just opening one heart on this hand and finding their way to four hearts, probably? Oh, there's a two club.
Um,
Sure. Wow, everybody was kind of same routing it.
mhm. Yeah, what are you gonna do? I mean, I feel like it was the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Partner's a past hand.
That's a
So
good
so
sign.
let's talk about the Robots 4 club bid there for a second.
Yeah, good.
So I've told the story. If some people have probably heard this, I don't know if I told it in a lesson or if in person or whatever. But so a while ago, I was playing at the Nationals, and I played against Richard Pavlicek, and
Not
the
a
opponent's
Canadian.
open. Not Canadian, not Canadian, but
No.
really good bridge player. He has a great website for advanced expert players. Like he has a lot of hands on there to bid and stuff that he gives for free. He I played against him at the Nationals in some side Swiss or like one day national Swiss, and they opened two clubs. My partner overcalled two spades, and he bid three diamonds on Queen fifth of diamonds in like a six count. And I jumped to four spades, and now his partner bid five diamonds, and they found this beautiful diamond fit, only making contract. In fact, they might have gotten to six diamonds. Sorry, my memory is a little fuzzy on that, but the point was he freely bid three diamonds, two clubs by his partner. My partner overcalled. He freely bid three diamonds on queen empty fifth, and I'm like, that's insane. I'm like, wow, how lucky did he get? He caught his partner with ace king fourth of diamonds, and now they bid a slam in diamonds. We had this disaster. I'm like, man, how can you bid like that? Normally you need two of the top three honors and a good hand to bid in to bid a suit by yourself when your partner opens two clubs. And I was tilted by this hand. So fast forward like a 6 months later, I'm 4 months later at the next nationals, I play against them again, and I swear to you, it happens again.
The
They
same
open
exact
two the
spot.
same situation. They open two clubs. My partner overcalls at the two level, and this time he bids two spades on Jack fifth. And again it hits a home run, and so this time I couldn't. I'm like, okay, can you please
What
explain to me what's
what
going
is
on? Like,
this?
how are you bidding with Jack fifth in this spot? And what he described to me was that when the opponents come into your two club auction, there's now a level of urgency that the opponents are going to just preempt you, and you're not going to get a chance to find these fits. That it takes away all of the everything you need of suit quality goes away, because what happens is if it goes two clubs, two hearts, and you don't show your suit, and they jump to four hearts, you're
You're
done.
flying
Like
blind by
you
yeah.
missed your so he's like, he just learned over time that once they overcall over two clubs, that
That's
getting in there
fascinating.
with yeah, I'm like, I live by that now, and so that's yeah.
It
So
makes when
and
you
I've
explain
just
it that way, it just makes so much sense because of the times you see that. You see that aggressive preamp and then the kick up on your right,
it's
and
the
now it's
second one that
over.
kills you.
Yes,
Yeah, it's the
exactly.
second one. It's the furthering the preempt that gets you.
Yeah, great
All
stuff.
right.
And folks, I put that site in the chat for you so you can click on that and have a lot of fun with all of it. Back to business. This is a 14 that's probably not worth an upgrade, but to be honest, if I were playing alone, I would probably open a no trump with this hand.
Two tens. I look. What do we have 14, right? I'm good. Let's do it.
Let's do
Let's
it.
we
Okay.
got we got to come back here. We're
I like
fifth.
one no all pass, by the way. I love when that happens. This is majors. Okay. So that's majors. This is just forcing with clubs. You ready for three now? You want to do something
Yeah,
else?
well, I mean, we could make five clubs, but
Maybe.
three. We only have 14 partners. Yeah, I think we just got to try three. No,
Yeah.
hope they lead
Yeah.
wrong,
Hope we're
right? They
taking
don't
no
know what to
chips.
lead,
Yeah.
and
Hope they lead wrong.
this just goes to show you, like, when you have an opportunity to fit your partner in these majors auctions, they didn't have the chance here because partner bid three clubs. But anytime you can help partner with what to lead, it's a very useful time to do that, because here, as you see, it was much better for them to lead a spade than a
Spade.
heart.
Hmm.
So if East could have done something to help their partner find that, although who knows if they might have a better heart fit. They
They
don't
might
know,
have found the better
obviously.
lead over. But
Yeah.
all we need is either stiff honor or clubs breaking, and we should
Yeah, so we're gonna
have a
lead the five of
reasonable
clubs from
shot.
our hand
Yeah.
just because of who we know is probably short in clubs. So we're up to not enough tricks in this hand. The good news is that we might be able to sever the heart suit,
Hmm.
but the bad news is that
They can switch to
like
a spade as
they
well
can
at some
switch to
point.
spades,
Yeah.
and that's
They're
even
pretty good at
worse.
that.
So
Yeah.
so I don't know.
Well, I mean, clubs could still be 2-2.
Yeah.
It
So
can
do we
work.
play the ace and then the jack, or we play the jack now? I guess we
What do you think?
Really, I feel like we ought to play the ace now. I would really like to know what's going on in the club suit before we decide whether
That
we.
was a nice card to see.
Okay. So what does that mean? So now we play a club, right?
Yeah,
We
yeah,
definitely play
yeah,
a
yeah.
club.
And now we can maybe. Okay,
Well,
so
okay,
we
so
kind of know
that's
what
that.
Diamonds is doing now too.
Yeah,
This
and
is
that's
nice.
kind of useful because we're gonna have an entry situation here. Wow, it's so good we didn't play the Jack of
I
Clubs.
know. It's so sick. All
Okay,
right.
so um,
I mean, we
so
wait. How many
now
tricks do we have? We have two,
they have
five,
3 clubs
six,
and 5-4
seven.
in the
We can
majors,
take
so
a
we know
lot.
it's we know it's a singleton diamond on the west. So I feel like we win the heart. We need to 2 entries to dummy to double finesse in case East has Queen 9/5 of diamonds.
Mhm.
We're gonna need diamond to the ace, Jack of diamonds first, while we still have a club entry. And if they're 4-4 in the majors, we pay them and cry. Okay.
Very good.
Singleton queen. Okay.
Yeah.
So now they don't.
Now
Maybe
we.
maybe they screw up the defense. We might as well pseudo squeeze
Yeah,
them.
yeah,
We
exactly.
just throw our
Let's
4 spades
play our.
away on the
You want to play our
Jack of
diamonds first and then
clubs.
clubs.
Sure,
Okay.
sure.
Let's strip it all down.
I'm actually not going to watch you click through the tricks for my sanity. I'm going to just.
I'm gonna play
Anybody
the
have what's
hearts
going
here
on?
now.
How's the weather today in
This
London?
seven of hearts looks just juicy. I'm pretty sure that's that beer card those people are talking about. Is that right? I'll unblock clubs for you too. All right, nice. All right, so they
I'm
pitched
not watching.
they pitched a bunch of spades, Gavin. We're at their crux now. Now we're gonna play a club. They pitched the ten of hearts. That
No, we
doesn't
throw the
really help
four
us out.
spades. Yeah. Throw
Going
the
to
throw.
throw the four spades.
I want you to throw the 4 of spades. There's no way that's good. The 7 of hearts might be good, but the 4 of spades will not be.
Okay, so this is not the beer card. This is the Scotch card. Is that right? The seven of hearts. Oh, it's a winner, Hundo.
Boom.
Good stuff, Gavin. And
All right.
that is another good trend for us. We are now in first place
All
after
right. So
really
now
taking a
we
trip
can
towards the basement.
tone down the shenanigans. Is
Yeah,
that what
yeah.
you're
The one
saying?
no Trump opening with 14 is now gone. So there it is, folks. Pretty good. We can't really, we can't continue this trend necessarily unless we clip off another hundo. But this is a nice 17 count again, Gavin. We're going to open a no Trump, which is our wheelhouse for sure. Two boards to go, and there's some Stamen. This might be just an invitational sequence by the robot sometimes. We'll find out. Oh, no. Game force. Yeah, thanks, Patrick. I did see that, and I don't know if I referenced it in the broadcast, but I had a chance for that beer card. Thanks, and Babs, thanks for that super chat, and thank you for that. That looks like a lot of fun in that chair right there. I like those graphics. All right, we bought a bit balanced hand by partner over there, unfortunately, and the diamond situation is not ideal. But I don't know if they're going to be able to get over to that right hand opponent's hand.
So yes, the bidding was one no. So how'd it go? One no.
Sorry, it went one no, two clubs, two diamonds, three no.
Yeah, right. So the king of diamonds. Yeah. So we'll play low and see what's going on. We're gonna. I think we can keep East off lead completely.
Yeah. Or they'll just
Okay,
they'll
so
just
so
fire.
now, yeah, this is kind of the spot where we really need to lead hearts from the table in order to be able to kind of hopefully we want to
Get
give
East
up
to
a
play a
heart
lower
trick.
heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so I wonder if we pop up with the king and then we lead, should we lead the 7 or should we just lead the deuce and hope that they give us the 4 or the 3? Decent chance they will, right?
Yeah, great.
So I feel like let's go king of clubs and lead the 2 of hearts and then hopefully they don't split, right?
There we go.
Okay, perfect.
And here we're just trying to set up that fourth heart over there in dummy. When hearts are 3-3, we have that going for us. All right, testing.
So yeah, we might as well test the hearts. That's not good news. That's
It
not
doesn't
good news.
necessarily. They'll play that with the jack as well, though. But do you want to do something
No, but
else
yeah, well,
or?
no, we have to cash the
Okay.
heart and see if it's good, and then, um, okay, so that's not good news.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we have a little bit of a spade guess situation going on here, where if we play spade to the ace, spade back to the
And we
queen,
see the tenor jack from righty, maybe.
yeah, then we're gonna have a problem.
Yeah. Well,
We're gonna have a problem. Let's do
let's
that.
do it.
I'm kind of hoping we don't see it. I would
let's
rather
find the
not see it.
problem. We did not see it.
Okay, so now I feel like should we cash the ace of clubs first because we might be able to end play west if they have the jack ten of
Yeah.
spades,
And
but we were going
we
to need to
can't,
cash that ace of clubs
right.
first.
Yeah, right. Because we can't leave that exit card for them and we'll be just bleeding a diamond from our hand. So there we go. And now
Okay,
either
no,
spades are breaking or we're going to play spade and throw them in with a 10. No, spades
okay, they
breaking.
were
Nice.
breaking, so that was a super flat hand. There was really nothing to this hand at all.
Yeah,
Uh,
but we played it pretty decently, I would
we,
say.
we well in that we took our 9 top tricks. I would say that
Exactly.
yeah, that well done us. Clap our hands.
All right.
Best hand of the day.
50% is the pretty
Okay.
decently score. Barbie, thank you so much for the super chat.
What?
Three
Somebody passed us. How
players.
did they make an over trick?
Well, they made an over trick somehow. Let's see.
Because they led the 7 of hearts or something and it got
King
covered or
of
what?
diamonds, club. They won the club in their hand, which was different. And then they exited a diamond, and then they just set up a diamond for them. And the rest
Okay.
is their 9 tricks. All right. So,
One of those people are ahead of us. One of those 3 people that did that.
well, let's find out. Maybe it's a familiar name, and we'll kind of have an idea. That is a new name. That's a new name. And that is somebody that didn't do the crazy stuff earlier. So, 3 possibilities. One last chance to excel, my friend. And this is the board we get to do it with. 3 hearts, pass, 4 hearts. Your bid. We
Well,
haven't brought the audience in on anything today,
I
but
know, but
we haven't
they've
had a
been
lot of, they've been pretty straightforward decisions. That's the key.
yeah. Or things that we know the audience would not accept, like our 14.1 no Trump. They would
Right,
have just
right.
been like, "What are you talking about?" So,
We overrule.
yeah. But so this is not a 5 club bid. Let's start with that. We're
Yeah,
not contracting for 11 tricks right now with this hand. So the choices to be is to me are pass or double. Double is a takeout double. If partner bids, is it right? Partner already didn't overcall 3 spades. We have the best hand at the table. We have the best hand at the table. We're definitely so I feel like we might actually need to get the audience involved in this hand. So basically, like partner's got what? What do we know partner has? We have 14, so partner could have nothing, right? They could have 9 on our left for the preempt is 23 and 13 on our right for or 14 on our right would be so partner could have partner has at least 3 points over there.
All right. So sorry, I was messing around with something here. Are we going to poll the audience? What are we thinking about?
Do we feel like they're going down? Like I would say, like, what do they think the chances are they're going down? There's a
It
I
seems
don't
like
I don't know.
50-50 here. I don't know, maybe a little less
It's
than
just so
50-50.
random. Like if they have short diamonds, where are our tricks coming from? Right?
Yeah, yeah.
If they have short clubs, I could see us
That's
taking
okay.
2 diamonds, a club, and a spade.
Maybe a spade, yeah.
The other thing is if we double and partner bids, it might be a good sacrifice.
True. Yeah. Maybe we're playing 4 spades down 2 undoubled and they're just making 4 hearts. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
This problem. Well, here's the thing. We're in second place. What what's the garden variety player going to be doing here?
What do you think? I think
I think
people
five
bid.
clubs. I think
I
they
think
and
people bid.
I think they bid, and I think they bid 5 clubs more often than double. But double is something
Double's a
that
better
could.
bid. It's double's
I agree.
definitely a better bid than 5 clubs. There's no question in my mind. Like partner could have a stiff club, and you're playing at the 5 level with 14 opposite 6 or 8 points, 10 points, whatever. And yeah, so 5 clubs is not. It would be a real. That was the first thing I saw when I said when
Yeah,
the hand came out was like
yeah,
not
exactly.
five
Yeah.
clubs. I've seen this one before, so
But
you better not be voting 5 clubs now.
I
If
put a
5 clubs
poll up
wins this
there,
poll,
but I left
then
it in
then
there
then,
just to see
then
if people were like, forget this Gavin guy. I like
yeah.
5 clubs. That's a test of the audience. And so let's give you guys a chance. I mean, I don't know. I feel like pass or double is
Yeah,
and
I'm locking my vote in.
I lean towards pass with this hand just because I think it creates the right variance between the players we might be competing with. But
Yeah, I'm kind of also leaning past, but it's a coin flip.
And we have a few players that are like, I still want to bid five clubs. Ephraim, thank you so much for that super chat. Appreciate that. But the winner of our poll was double. The question is, was this a binding poll
No,
or
yeah,
was
let's
it?
go. Let's go with it. I'm good with double. I feel like double could easily be right. I
Yeah,
like
let's do it. I think definitely double's more right than
10% five club bidders.
yeah. 10%
I'm pretty
Gavin.
happy about that five diamond bid.
Yeah, yeah, that probably means good things for hearts
Because
as
that
well,
means we're
right?
not getting defensive tricks against
Yeah.
five, four hearts. Yeah,
David,
so
thanks so much for that super chat. And wow,
that's funny. So it didn't matter whether we bid five clubs or
right.
not. In fact, it was
David,
better to
thank
be
you
in
so much for
clubs.
that super chat as well.
Yeah, thank you
But
guys.
let's take a look at hearts. They're probably I don't know, hearts is looking like a pretty decent
You're
contract here.
playing that six is asking for trouble instead of the five. I'm just saying you're
Yeah,
like
but it could just be amazing though too.
okay.
Remember, like that can happen.
This is a problem. They're gonna make us rough here with the.
Oop, maybe they lead a spade.
Oh, they're gonna play a
I
heart.
guess
Oh, okay.
they're
All
gonna
right.
give their partner a rough here. But
Eight of
we have
diamonds. We'll take that.
let's take that beer.
Yeah,
All right,
and
so
a diamond.
let's dance.
Now, if the diamonds are, we're they can
We
still tap us out.
we want diamonds to be
All right, so that's it. We claim diamonds are breaking now
yep,
because they
yep,
were
yep.
already rough. So we're gonna go down
Down minus a
to
hundo.
how we're gonna get a diamond trick, a spade trick, and the question is how many club
We
tricks?
did
One
well.
club trick. So we
We
did
did
well.
well.
Yeah.
We did well. I don't know how well
All
we did.
right.
Did we yeah, we climbed up to
We
first
did. We did.
by an ER 72 was our main comp there. Yeah, it
Okay.
was a close battle, but double did
Thank
it,
you,
folks.
audience. Thank you,
Audience wins
audience.
it.
Pass would have
Audience
been a
wins it.
disaster. The
Yep.
five club bidders did better than the passer. The doublers did better than the passer. Pass was the disaster.
Look at
Um,
our analysis is pretty spot on, Gavin. Most of the field is clipping five clubs off, and then the people there are passers right there, right? So we were right
they made
about
5-10. Hold on, they made five. Oh, yeah, on a diamond lead or a spade lead. Yeah, they're just making every trick
it's
in the
over.
deck. They're
Yep.
cold for slam. They're
Yep.
actually cold for slam on this hand.
Yeah, because the spades are just monsters over there, and they have
Oh, and
everything.
they what a defense that they gave that they rough with the seven of diamonds. Thank you very much, Robot. That like they could have just rough with a
That's huge.
nine,
Yeah,
but they
exactly.
didn't.
That's
There
weird.
was there were no. We were the only doublers in the entire tournament. That is pretty amazing,
I know,
actually, Krish. Good point.
but
Because double just like the
that's
right bid.
kind of
It's like
yeah, exactly, and that's that. The five club bidders were doing exactly what Gavin
the
said not to
five
do.
club bidders bought King Jack third of clubs and we're still wrong. Like that they
Yes.
they should have been doubled. East has a completely normal double of five clubs with
Yeah,
ace king
with
ace.
three
So
tricks
so
outside
like
of,
that's
or
the
sorry, the
issue.
ace high
Yeah.
hearts isn't there. That's Chris, thanks for
Uh,
that super chat. In fact, there were a bunch of super chats that came in, and let me thank you guys all for those. Chris, thank you so much. David Douglas, David Devine, Babs, Barbie, everybody, thank you so much for those super chats. And we will see you next Wednesday, right, Gavin? We're both gonna
yeah,
be
yeah, we're flying out Wednesday later. So yeah,
yeah,
Wednesday we will be here next week, but then we're dark for what is it? Two?
2 or 3 weeks. I don't.
Two.
Yeah,
Two.
yeah, 2 weeks while we're in North Africa for a lot of bridge. So we will see you, and we will take well wishes at that time, folks. But thank you so much for joining us. Have a great time at the tables out there, wherever they are, live or virtual. Enjoy it. Have a great time, and we'll see you next week, folks. Take care, everybody. And Gavin, you're the man.